Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Ultimate General Civil War in what is the final part in my Let's Play series of the Confederates in this early access game. We've been playing this for over a month now, and this is part 25 of the series. We're in the middle of the Battle of Antietam at the moment, and we're attempting to withstand the Union hordes that are coming down on the Confederate lines at the moment. So with that being said, this is all taken from a live stream, so I'm not going to waste any more of my breath and take away from the gameplay commentary that surely many of you typically prefer. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump back into the commentary. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you at the end. There you go. Marsh's brigade flanked him. Bartow's coming up to flank him. As long as that orphan kind of sticks in on the right and hangs in there. Oh, the Iron Brigade retreated. Gonna try and move these guys up. Chew here. Uh-oh. Moving Bartow forward is probably a bad move. Detach some skirmishers off Marsh and then face them north to protect Marsh's exposed flank, especially if Bartow gets pushed back. Orphan's hanging in there. Leonard giving a good account. Iron Brigade's going to move forward here. Okay. So far this battle's going okay. Should have left Jackson where? Oh, that was a mistake. Federals attack the sunken road. Okay. So the Federals send another attacking wave. We are greatly outnumbered. General Dunkerchurch must be held there. The flank will certainly collapse. The sunken roads position the Confederate right flank. We must defend it. Be careful to guard this bridge because the enemy may attempt to cross in advance to deploy some artillery to our flank. Well, the answer to that is obviously skirmishers. We've got another 3 hours. So it looks like the battlefield mainly just expands. So we've got Longstreet over here, which is historically accurate to have Longstreet on our flank. We'll get Harrison into the sunken road. These guys are already in the sunken road, and so are these. Meanwhile, it might be worth bringing the Iron Brigade up, or the Irish Brigade up, to kind of guard the gap in our line should the enemy try and exploit that, because the Orphan Brigade's going to be outflanked shortly. So it doesn't look like we have to hold these heights anymore. We got Marsh behind these defensive positions, which is good. I think we need to maybe bring Price out into these woods to kind of guard our flank. And then if we could, we might want to bring a brigade forward off the sunken... Well, we'll leave things as are right now. I don't need Price to run, though. Just need to make sure orphans don't get outflanked. It looks like they're about to. So we'll bring Price in to the orphans' flank, because he's in really good cover. We'll leave him there as long as we can. Meanwhile, they're running out of the woods. Chew's gonna go on Marsh's flank. Bartow will advance here. He's already been pushed back, but out of supply on that one wagon. We've got King's wagon. I don't know how long the attack occurs. Actually, this is encouraging because if it keeps the northern part of the battlefield open, then maybe if I do okay in the sunken road, then I can pull troops back to the southern bridge as Burnside starts to cross there. Maybe. The Irish Brigade should be over here, shouldn't they? They attacked the sunken road. They're meleeing on our flank. I hope we get our melee bonus even if we're flanked. Yes, it looks like we do as we rout the Irish Brigade. Caldwell also should be coming down the sunken road, which he's not. So far they're attacking the north much more heavily than they're attacking anywhere else. It looks like the Orphan Brigade's about to get charged. And they're going to pull back for sure based on their morale. Marsh is also driven back, so is Bartow. Orphan Brigade is almost destroyed. Price, I'm going to have you fall back because you're not even in good terrain. Except now you're being meleeed. I think the answer is the... Oh, we've got our own Irish Brigade. Huh. The answer may be to pull back here. Defend these woods. And shorten our line a bit. Chargey! Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull these guys out. These heights don't matter anymore, other than an observation post. So pulling Chu out, pull him back to this wood line. We'll keep Marsh in this wood line as well. Wait, what are you doing? No. You're falling back the wrong direction. You know what fall back means, right? You'd think Leonard would be doing more damage to Crawford firing at like 2 feet away. Retreat! Get out of there! Okay, he pulled out actually with relative easy losses. Reform on this trench line. Again, we're going with kind of a defense in depth route. Pull back, Chu. Okay. Whoa. Where did those guys come from? Just firing volleys into our artillery from point-blank range? Why aren't you guys shooting back? You've got full canisters. I mean, you've got full... It said you were full of ammo. Alright. But so far the attack in the center has not materialized much. No. Bad idea. Alright, let's pull you guys back. Well, they are guarding the Iron Brigade's flank. Huh. Pull the Iron Brigade back. Deploy them here. Expand that line. I don't want to be fighting too much in the open here. I'd rather they just go for... The Iron Brigade's fighting a melee now. Oh good, Bartow fell back into some strong woods, so hopefully he can resist Christian. There you go. That brigade's done. They're going to try and flank us. Damn, my line on the left is not long enough. They're moving into these woods. Can you stop the attack in the north, guys? Whoa, you're flanked. Now the enemy has cover in the woods. Okay. Well, somehow we need to hold the sunken church. Our artillery's getting ravaged now. There you go with your canister fire, though. As long as you can get another couple... Iron Brigade surrendered? Damn. Oh boy. This is all coming apart rather quickly. I need more men. Come on, Belugan's best. Hang in there against a full, well, a relatively small enemy brigade. Giving them hell with canister, though, that's for sure. Leonard's hanging in there. Anderson surrendered? Who's Anderson? These federal troops? Yes. Okay, so we got some federal troops to surrender. I'm okay with that. That's good. Meanwhile, Bartow's being chased. And now we're low on ammo. They're sending 2 brigades right around our flank. They're going to liberate their own men. They're going to capture Chu's brigade. Man, they're pushing really hard on the left. We're holding on the right, but the left is where we're breaking. I never should have pulled out of these woods. The defensive line, that terrain was tempting, but I never should have pulled out. They won't retreat. I'm trying to get Chu out. Now they're running. God damn it, I want to control where they go and it won't let me. They're really expanding. Oh, canister to the rear of those guys. Alright. I doubt we can hold the Dunker Church for the next hour. Sorry guys, it's hard to look at the chat while I'm trying to figure out what to do here. I guess my understanding of the battle, and I thought the game would follow a somewhat historical process, was that the Union went more heavy on the right than they did on the left. I don't want you to melee, I just want you to shoot at the bastards. So the fact that they completely broke our left kind of caught me by surprise. Again, I know if I had seen the chat I would have known, but that doesn't strike me as what actually happened, which is why I was kind of gaming history a bit. Why are they running the other way now? Back into their defenses? No? Straight at the enemy lines? What the fuck are you doing, Leonard? You're insane. They just literally retreated into an enemy volley. Well, that's broken. Chu's like fighting a whole division himself, so... Marsh as well. I can try and bring him down to expand the line, but I don't have much. But wait, how did Burnside end up behind us? What? Where did Burnside come from? Okay. And Leonard is being dumb. Getting himself killed. The Irish Brigade's pulling a hood and trying to single-handedly save, and they're almost surrounded. Get out of there, Chew! Okay. We're gonna need to extend our flank. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend it in kind of a circular pattern, because they're gonna go straight through to Sharpsburg, probably. But we can always pull... I don't want you to be using up supply by firing artillery off at these guys. I wish there was an ability to turn off resupply. No, I didn't want you to come out of your position. Well, Chu's surrounded. He's a goner. There goes the church. Okay, well, we may still hold Dunker, hopefully. Pull your guns back here. We'll try and delay the enemy with the occasional skirmisher. We'll pull these guys out. Why do you have to hold the church? That doesn't make much sense to me. And there's... I mean, I can't win the church. I can... So, if I hold Sharpsburg and lose less than half our army, we draw. We can't win, but if we can draw, we can maybe stay in power. Of course, losing less than half our army is going to be a bit of a challenge, to say the least. Where the hell are they getting shot at from? Whatever, I was trying to pull them out anyway. Sunken lane, boys. Hold it. Probably should have held your fire till they were a little bit closer. Those volleys look pretty inaccurate. Yeah, these guys are running. Fitz John Porter. If Porter attacks, this is very historically inaccurate because Porter never moved his corps. His was the last grand reserve of the Republic, and General McClellan would not allow him to use it. McClellan had some 30,000 men almost that he refused to engage with. How is that the rear? That's the front. Whatever, get out of there, guys. Pull out. Some of these troops are acting weird. Rather than wasting your resupply on these artillery pieces, I'd rather you resupply infantry. These guys are going to be needed on the flank, probably. Meanwhile, the enemy continues to chase us. Ooh. Let's take some enemy supply. That could be useful. If we can get it around our main force. Shoo, go attack those... Go charge those limbered up gun... Oh, they're not going to be limbered up much longer. Supply surrendered. There you go. Oh, they're empty. Well, fuck. I wonder if those are actually our supplies. Enemy has moved some artillery up the bridge. Okay, Snow is getting flanked a bit. This sunken road isn't doing much for casualties. It's supposed to be an actual like ready-made trench that these guys do well in, and so far it has not been. We're losing about even. We can't afford to do that. Oh. Alright, Pickett's heroes, get in the damn trench. That's the objective. Hold the line and force a draw. We'll see if we can really do that, but we're losing too many men. We still have more than 50% of our force, but I don't think for much longer. Torbert just had his brigade destroyed. Where are they flanked from? These guys? That's not flanked. Anyway. Springfields. Did these guys maybe have, Oh, that's why they had farmers' muskets. Gonna try and flank this enemy line. I don't know where the troops are that we're pushing hard on our left, but we can maybe get an advantage by flanking them a little bit. Or a slight advantage. Even if only temporarily until we have to fall back. Goodrich's brigade. I should have brought these cannons up closer so they were firing canister at these guys. Burnside attempts to cross the bridge. Oh boy, 6,000 troops coming to our south. Bluecoats do their last attempt to break us. They seem to mobilize their forces to pass the stone bridge. It's time to give a fight here. I don't have a 4th Corps, guys, so there is no hill coming to the rescue. Watch out for Union infantry that can pass from this side of the river. The city of Sharpsburg must be defended. We must push the Yankees back north of Dunkirk Church. Yeah, that won't happen. Okay, so we've got 1 brigade. We do have 3rd Corps supply. I think we move our... Well, our cavalry will stay there, I get... Skirmishers surrendered? Oh, damn. So we've got some guns in the city, I guess, to try and defend it. I think the answer actually is to pull some troops south. Or at least along this ridge line. I don't know where the best defensive spot is south of to deal with him. Lost 20 men to an enemy volley. Okay. Enemy has a lot of cavalry crossing. Got 1 brigade headed south. There's no way Truck's gonna hold this position for long. Looks like Porter's Corps is gonna come across. Shit, guys. We're gonna have to extend this line because otherwise we're gonna be outflanked. Major General A.P. Hill is wounded. We've got to hold 4 more hours. Good lord. Good luck with that. Jackson. We'll ride you out here. And Truck's already being pushed back. Truex, or whatever his name is. So, this ain't good. Well, taking a lot of artillery fire all along the riverbank. These guys have farmers' muskets. What about these guys? Springfields. Okay. Kind of preventing our entire left from caving in are these extra brigades we brought away. We've already stripped some troops. Can you come into the rear and maybe retake Dunkirk Church from the rear? Well, it didn't take him long to drive us back from that spot. I guess maybe we go and defend the city, right? I'm hoping you get a huge defensive bonus in the actual town. Well, they already broke through. Good work, guys. Are they going to reform here, at least in the woods here? Get some good defensive cover there. Oh. Are we to the 50% loss rate yet? Alright. The whole line's come undone. Save yourselves, men! Pull back to the city, folks. Everybody back to the city. Little, we're gonna sacrifice you. Oh, I didn't pull those guns back fast enough, I don't think. Retreat! Where'd that brigade of ours go up here? They march off the map? Get captured or something? Long straight. Get out of there. Little is dying on the field. Oh boy. I don't know if our men are going to make the city before we've got these guys. The Stonewall Brigade's going to have to hold off the enemy. Truex may delay a few as well. And that artillery's gonna go away soon. I wish you could double quick the guns. Or can you? Nope. I should have just made a buttload of skirmishers at the start of the battle just to delay everything as best I could. Get a little bit of supply these guys can fall back on. Get a little bit of ammo. A lot of commanders to try and boost their morale. These guys have damn good cover, though. So at least there's that. Just form a circle, men. And hide. Have we lost half our army yet? No. Okay. Well, the enemy's going to have to advance across somewhat open ground. And we've got some good cover for some of these units, so hopefully we can hold out and not lose too many men. Okay. Burned through that supply pretty damn quick. But it looks like we've at least got some good ammo quotas in some of these troops. Here's to inflicting many casualties. Let's kill many Yanks. They're flanked, but you've got really high cover, so hopefully flanking doesn't matter. I don't know. We do have that one unit south. Good call out, guys. Alright, you need to pull back into the city over here. You're kind of exposed there. Where are you going, little? Get your ass out of there. I don't want you being a hero. Okay. I sure hope to get a melee bonus in the city as well. Looks kind of like it. Stay in the cover, Hamilton. Get back to the buildings. No! Stay in the fucking buildings. Good. I mean, you're... Fuck. Oh my god, this is an ungodly number of men. I don't know if there's anything we can really do about it. Yeah, trucks. I just fast forwarded, guys. I know. Battle's not going well. Fire to the flank. Now retreat to the city. Run! The enemy is going to slowly push us back through the city. It's amazing how quick the Burnside attacked and took that bridge. Hill never had a corps, guys. Hill had a division, not a corps. Not, at least not at Antietam. I wish there was just a inflict a lot more casualties on the enemy than they inflict on you. Just waiting for more than half my army to lose, although they're going to push us back out of the city. Here any minute now, probably. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Although we did kind of hold the south where they had to advance across open ground. Gotta try and retake the city. Now that they're in amongst the cover, though, that's probably not going to happen. Not to mention we just lost more than 50% of our army, so... Battle's over. Ladies and gentlemen, the Civil War has ended. The Confederacy has been defeated. Everybody retreat! Save what you can! Longstreet running away like a hero. All is lost. I'm just going to retreat what I can. I've already lost more than 50% of my army, so I literally, by definition, cannot win this game. Brave, 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 brave Sir Robin ran away. He bravely ran away, away. No. You're running the wrong way. My line of retreat is cut. No, it's not. We're good. Line of retreat is fine. At least the Stonewall Brigade survived roughly intact, right? They're running back to Virginia. Running back to Richmond. The great skedaddle. I mean, maybe not. At the end of the war, if I say so, right? How quickly can they run off the map? And does the battle end the second they run off the map? Guys, I'm just going to do a big end around. They're going to just come around up here and retake these objectives since the Union doesn't even have any troops on them anymore. We'll just, where's our one cavalry unit that we can just send in and charge everything? Defeat. Alright, let's see. We lost 19,000 over 29,000 men. They lost 22,000 of their 68,000 men. Officers, Anderson dead, Little dead, Harrison promoted, Hampton promoted, Avery promoted, A.P. Hill wounded, and Snow wounded. Well, we did capture 1,000 Springfields. That's about all I got. 18 Spencers. So as we exit out of the battle here, folks, we're going to see our story. We were preparing to invade Union soil for the first time, but your army is no more capable of this task. Well, we did actually invade Union soil, so that's a little bit off. Your troops are tired and demoralized, and desertions are frequent. Whatever is left of your army will be used to defend Richmond against the much stronger Union forces, which gain ground each day that passes. The government thanks you for your efforts, but had to relieve you from command. You have given a hard fight and gained some victories that are going to be remembered. Unfortunately, it was not possible to withstand the Union armies, and so your military career has ended early. Although the war is lost, you couldn't accept the Yankee rule and became an armed bandit. The government considers you a terrorist, and probably it's a matter of time until you are arrested and prosecuted for your persistent faith to the Confederacy. Okay, apparently terrorism is cool. Statistics. 92,539 men lost, 3,594 artillery, 3,961 cavalry, 1,876 soldiers missing. We inflicted more than 139,000 casualties on the enemy, as well as 6,300 artillery and 4,400 cavalry, and captured some 1,500 men. All right, folks. Well, that is the end. After 25 episodes, we have been defeated. And I think we put up a good fight. We made it through the entire campaign as it existed at the time that this video was filmed. I didn't build my army in a way that it would be able to scale effectively. As the Union armies got progressively larger, we kind of stayed stuck in the same spot, and eventually at Antietam, the Union completely overwhelmed and crushed us, unfortunately. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm thinking about doing a Union Let's Play. They have since added the Battle of Fredericksburg, and they're about to add the Battle of Stones River. So I think it could be a lot of fun to do a Let's Play series from the point of view of the Union. I did try kind of an abortive attempt. It only made it 6 episodes before I got canned. But I think it could be fun to try again, now that I know the game a bit better, and now that they're starting to expand the series into more battles. And I'm interested to see how the game compares, because a lot of the battles, Second Manassas, Antietam, Fredericksburg, are all very heavily contingent upon the Union heavily outnumbering the Confederacy. So when you play as the Confederates, it makes it an interesting challenge of how are you going to hold out against overwhelming numbers and overwhelming waves of enemy troops. From the Confederate side, however, if you're playing as the Union, that certainly wasn't a reality in those battles. Second Manassas, the Confederacy was on the defensive and heavily outnumbered. Fredericksburg, the same. Antietam, the same. So I'm curious how the game approaches battles such as that from the player being on the Union perspective, and I think that could be interesting to analyze. Additionally, I think it'll be fun to try and get through a campaign where I play the whole thing without getting fired, but I guess we'll see. I also think that if I do go that route and play as the Union, first of all, it won't be quite to the same frequency of videos that the last series has been. I don't want my channel to just be the Ultimate General Civil War channel, but I do also think that if I go that route, I will want to make sure that I am doing some more historical discussion, because I got away from that a bit in this series, mainly because it was taken from a live stream. I may live stream the Union Let's Play series, but what I will let you know is if you miss the live streams, maybe I'll post like a condensed version of the live stream, 3-hour video on its own, but I'm not going to chop up the live stream and just keep it as is. For the Union series, there will be some videos where maybe I keep the live stream audio if it's good, but otherwise I may go more of the historical discussion route and using the footage and the gameplay to talk about not just the game, but also the history of the battles involved, maybe some of the generals involved. I've toyed about with doing sort of like top 5 series of Union commanders and what have you. So, with all of that being said, that's kind of what I'm thinking about for the future. I'm certainly going to continue to cover Ultimate General Civil War, just maybe not to the same extent, and I think any videos that'll come out will change a little bit in their content. But let me know your guys' thoughts. I appreciate you, everybody, sticking around. This series has been remarkably well received, and my channel's been doing really well the last 2 months since this game came out. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been tuning in, who's been commenting and what have you. I know from time to time I've got to be fact checked because some of my commentary taken from a live stream, speaking off the cuff without really checking what you're talking about leads to some slips of the tongue, some errors, and what have you. But anyway, guys, thanks again for tuning in. I know this video was a little bit longer. Hope you enjoyed the series, and until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.